By the time I'm done making my cup of coffee, you'll have a really good idea as to what you should get your coffee enthusiast friend, and I'm sure they'll want to thank me for this video. Well, to begin, we'll start with a few stocking stuffers or more budget items. And these things may not cost that much, but they'll go a far way. To begin with, filters. So you'll want to know what kind of brewer your coffee enthusiast friend has, but getting them a pack of filters or maybe 2 or 3 or 4 packs will always be a good move. Why? Well, because they'll always need their coffee filters. There's no way they're going to brew without them. But to go the extra mile, what you can also do is buy them fancy filters. There's filters like the Sea Barista filters, the Cafe Tech filters. Those filters are not your traditional filters. They're really nice, they're premium, and it'll make your coffee enthusiast friend really happy you picked up some really fancy filters for them. Secondly, let's talk water. Water packets are always a good move. Again, they don't cost that much. They're small, they can be used as stocking stuffers, additional bonus gifts, but they go a far way because, well, water is one of the most important parts of brewing a tasty cup of coffee. And this is a really great way to get them excited about brewing their next cup of coffee. Now that I'm done rinsing my paper filter, it's time to grind some coffee. Well, that brings me to my next coffee idea. Buying some coffee for your coffee enthusiast friend is never a bad option, especially if you pick up some coffee from their favorite roaster or a kind of coffee that they like, whether they like fruity coffees or chocolatey coffees. If you nail this one small, tiny little gift, they'll be very, very happy, and they'll have something really tasty to enjoy for the next week and going right into the new year. That being said, we have some very delicious offerings on our website. There's a link down in the description to pick up some delicious light roasted coffee for your friend. Now, I want to talk about grinders, but we'll leave that for the more pricier items. Well, to begin with, I will say the V60 has been a tried and true brewer for me, and I absolutely love using it. However, lately there's been a new brewer coming out every other week, every other month, and there's always something exciting to try new. So if your coffee enthusiast friend already has a V60 cone shaped brewer, maybe you want to consider picking up maybe an Oria V3 brewer, or maybe the April brewer, or the Next Level Pulsar brewer. There's a lot of cool little brewers on the market, and I know we're weird coffee enthusiasts. Even though we have a V60 that makes a black cup of coffee, we never get tired of having new brewers that we can experiment with. Now, this is getting a little more pricier on our price sheet here for the gift. This is gonna be leading into more $50, $60, $70, or $80. But you can never go wrong with a different brewer for your coffee enthusiast friend. All right, as we're getting into the more expensive items, up closer to $100 and up into the $200 price point, I am a huge fan of picking up some small little fun premium accessories. And your coffee enthusiast friend has probably been eyeing some of those accessories, but has never felt like they wanted to pull the trigger. Well, this is a great opportunity for you to pick up that fun little accessory for them that they'll be very happy with. Now, where can you get those accessories? Well, Weber Workshops is a great brand of really premium accessories. They have magic tumblers, they have catch bins, they have dosing cups, they have, unibaskets for maybe if they have an espresso machine. Like, there's a lot of really cool small accessories that Weber has that are just maybe a little too pricey to just casually buy. However, your coffee enthusiast friend has probably been thinking about them and eyeing them for quite some time. They'll love you for this gift. Now, as we go up in price point past those fun premium little accessories for their brew bar, let's talk grinders. Now, I know I started this video grinding coffee on this Comandante X25. This small little hand grinder is a powerhouse, and I've been using this hand grinder for the last year and a half, and it's done a really excellent job. It is a little pricey at about $250. However, there are great hand grinders that are in the $100 to $200 range, like the 1Z Presso grinder series, that are really great, exceptional grind quality, great functionality, that do pretty much the same thing, but on a cheaper price point. Now, as my coffee just got done brewing, let's talk about some of the heavy hitter items in case you really love your friend, spouse, sibling, whoever this special someone is for you. What you can do is get them the Flair 58, which is a manual lever espresso machine. It's a fun little tool that every home barista will be excited about playing with, messing around with, and it's able to produce some really tasty shots of espresso. Now, if you want to go above and beyond that, well, you can also pick up one of the Breville espresso machines if they don't already have an espresso machine. Some of the Breville machines, like the dual boiler, are really excellent for coffee enthusiasts who don't have an espresso machine but would want to get into one. And the Breville dual boiler does a really spectacular job and is a really great machine to work with and mess around with. All right, one last thing that I'm going to recommend. I feel like every single home coffee enthusiast, home barista has been talking about automated drip coffee makers. There's been a surge of popularity around these machines, and some really great options are the Fellow Aiden, which just got released a few months ago, which is making waves through the industry. Then you have the Ratio 6 and the Ratio 8, which have been really iconic brewers of the last 5 years for home baristas. And then if you really want to go above and beyond, you can pick up an X Bloom Studio, which is the newest machine that can make an automated pour over, and that has a built-in grinder into it, which is, from what I've heard, is an exceptional machine. All right, there you have it. Some really great holiday gift ideas for your home barista enthusiast friend who will be very, very happy that they watched this video. Best of luck.